King Charles III has forbidden media cameras from capturing his anointing with sacred oil during his coronation ceremony at Westminster Abbey. The monarch has chosen to maintain the privacy of the ancient ceremony during the most solemn part of the coronation on May 6. Charles' decision to forego plans for a transparent canopy has put an end to rumors that he will be the first king in history to be anointed publicly. According to royal sources familiar with the coronation preparation and protocols, the king made this decision to honor his relationship with God. The late Queen Elizabeth II was shown seated in the coronation chair, under a canopy which was placed over her and held by the 4 Knights of the Garter, before being shielded for the anointing by the archbishops. Royal sources have told the Mirror how throughout months of intricate planning for the coronation, the king has been in favor of allowing the public and indeed the world, via a global television audience of 100 million, to see as much of the ceremony as possible. Harry's allies at coronation revealed as Duke faces backlash from family, but talk of an alternative canopy being used with a see-through top, to show him during the most sacred part of the event, was roundly dismissed. The source told the Mirror, "This is the most holy and sacred of the entire ceremony, where monarchs who have gone before have been upheld. The king takes his role and relationship with God extremely seriously and will continue with the anointing as it has been carried out before in full." The moment of anointing with the holy oil, which happens before the investiture and crowning, is at the center of the most sacred part of the coronation ceremony. Don't miss. Meghan Markle snubbed coronation over fears she would be booed, claim. Latest, Dr. Shola hails Meghan's empowering rejection of coronation invite. Latest, Meghan Markle's time in royal family is over, there's no path back. Latest, in previous years, including Queen Elizabeth II's coronation in 1953, a canopy of cloth of gold was held over the monarch's head for the anointing to protect their privacy. The tradition goes back to the Old Testament, where the anointing of Solomon by Zadok the priest and Nathan the prophet is described, according to the Royal Collection Trust. Until the 17th century, the sovereign was considered to be appointed directly by God, and this was confirmed by the ceremony of anointing. Although the monarch is no longer considered divine in the same way, the ceremony of coronation also confirms the monarch as the head of the Church of England. The chrism oil with which the king and the queen consort will both be anointed was consecrated in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem in March. For the service it will be contained in the ampulla, made from gold and cast in the form of an eagle with outspread wings. The silver-gilt coronation spoon is the oldest object in use at coronations, having been first recorded in 1349 among St Edward's regalia in Westminster Abbey, and is the only piece of royal goldsmith's work to survive from the 12th century. It was used to anoint King James I in 1603, and at every subsequent coronation. The plans are part of arrangements by the king and senior aides battling in a race against time to fulfill His Majesty's wishes to create a ceremony befitting of its historical magnitude. The Mirror yesterday reported anxious plans at the heart of the coronation, including delayed seating plans, rehearsal overruns and the building of a ramp over fears the monarch could stumble getting up to his throne.